Early life and beginnings in Wales. Ian James Rush was born on October 20, 1961, in the small Welsh town of St Asaph, located in North Wales. Raised in a working-class family, Rush's early life was shaped by a passion for football. Like many children growing up in post-war Britain, football was more than just a sport. It was a way of life. From a young age, Ian demonstrated a natural talent for the game, particularly as a forward. His early years were spent playing in local youth teams, where his blistering pace and eye for goal quickly set him apart. Rush's journey into professional football began with a move to his local team, Wrexham, where he caught the attention of scouts with his performances in the youth system. His raw talent and striking ability were evident, and it didn't take long before bigger clubs began to take notice. Despite being a relatively unknown name in English football at the time, Rush's potential was undeniable. At the age of 18, Rush moved to Liverpool in 1980. His transfer to the storied Merseyside club was a pivotal moment in his career, marking the beginning of a journey that would see him become one of the most prolific goal scorers in football history. Joining Liverpool and early development. When Ian Rush arrived at Liverpool in 1980, the club was already one of the most successful in English football, having dominated both domestically and internationally in the previous decade. However, the team was in the process of evolving. Manager Bob Paisley had just brought in several new players, and there was a sense of excitement as the club sought to build on its success. Rush initially struggled to secure a regular place in the first team, competing with established forwards like Kenny Dalglish and David Johnson. His early seasons were a learning curve, but Rush's commitment to his development paid off. His sharpness, combined with his ability to find space in the box, slowly saw him become a more frequent presence in the starting lineup. By 1982, Ian Rush had firmly established himself as Liverpool's main striker, and his form in the 1982-83 season was a testament to his growing confidence. He scored goals at a steady rate and began to display the predatory instincts that would later define his career. His ability to time his runs and finish with clinical precision made him a constant threat to opposition defenses. It was clear that Rush was on the verge of becoming one of the top strikers in Europe. The breakthrough and rise to fame. Rush's real breakthrough came during the 1983-84 season. He was in sensational form, scoring prolifically in both domestic and European competitions. His performances helped propel Liverpool to yet another First Division title and an European Cup victory, with Rush contributing to the team's success in the Continental Tournament by scoring key goals, including in the final against AS Roma. His ability to remain calm and composed in high-pressure situations made him an invaluable asset to the team. Rush's rise to prominence coincided with Liverpool's continued dominance in English football. Under manager Joe Fagan, Liverpool won several more trophies in the mid-1980s, including the League Cup and the European Cup. Rush's performances in these competitions made him one of the most feared strikers in Europe. His movement off the ball, speed, and finishing ability made him a deadly player in any attacking situation, whether it was through fast counterattacks or composed, well-executed plays. In 1984, Rush became the focal point of Liverpool's attack. His 32 goals in the 1983-84 season made him the top scorer in the First Division, and his combination of technical ability and instinctive finishing earned him a place among the top strikers in the world. His ability to score from almost any position in front of goal, whether it was a poacher's finish or a coolly taken long-range shot, cemented his reputation as one of the best strikers in the world. Liverpool's golden age and Rush's glory years. The mid-1980s marked a golden period for both Liverpool and Ian Rush. The team continued to dominate English football, winning multiple First Division titles and FA Cups. Under the guidance of managers like Bob Paisley, Joe Fagan, and Kenny Dalglish, Liverpool solidified their position as one of the most successful football clubs in Europe. Rush's form during this period was remarkable. In 1986, he finished as the First Division's top scorer with 24 goals and helped Liverpool win another league title. His partnership with Kenny Dalglish, arguably one of the best strike pairings in English football history, was instrumental in Liverpool's attacking success. The pair's understanding and complementary skills made them a formidable force in both domestic and European competitions. One of the highlights of Rush's career came in 1986, when he helped Liverpool secure the famous double, winning both the FA Cup and League Cup. In the FA Cup final, Rush scored a stunning brace, leading Liverpool to a 3-1 victory over Everton. His performances in the final and throughout the tournament were a testament to his big-game mentality and clinical finishing. By the late 1980s, Rush had become synonymous with Liverpool's success. He was regularly scoring 20 to 30 goals per season, and his contribution to the team's offensive play made him one of the most dangerous strikers in Europe. The 1990s, a new challenge at Juventus and return to Liverpool. After a decade of unparalleled success at Liverpool, Rush made the difficult decision to leave the club in 1987. His next destination was Juventus, one of Italy's most prestigious football clubs. The move was part of a broader trend of English players seeking to test themselves in foreign leagues during the 1980s. Rush's time in Italy was not as successful as his years in England, but it still showcased his ability to adapt to different styles of football. Although he won the Coppa Italia during his time in Turin, his spell at Juventus was relatively brief, lasting only one season. In 1988, Rush returned to Liverpool, where he would continue to be a key player in the team's attack. Despite facing stiff competition from new forwards, Rush's work ethic and finishing ability ensured that he remained an essential part of the squad. Although his role had changed from the days of his prime, Rush's experience and leadership were crucial for the team during the early 1990s.